lovely Milky Way galaxy. Now, I'm not going to talk about this a whole lot until it actually happens, but there might be one change to my Patreon for my next birthday, which is not this year, but in 2023. I'm not going to say what it is until we get closer to that thing, because I'm not sure I'm going to do it or not. But the fact of the matter is that I might have one change, or maybe multiple changes for my 34th birthday, which is not until April 17th of next year, in 2023. Now, the reason I'm going to do this change is because I feel like it's necessary to do this. And I will talk to the individuals who are part of my Patreon about this when we get closer to that date, which is still, like I said, it's still over 365 plus days away. It might be even closer to 380. Anyways, today's vlog, I'm going to talk about how, whether anyone is here to believe it or cares to believe it or not, there is a change in the air. And that change is the temperatures are going to start to get warmer from now until probably, September, October, November of this year. And what I mean by that is that spring is literally like maybe a week or 2 weeks away from today. Now, everyone has their own definition of what spring means to them. Whether it's getting allergies, whether it's the weather getting warmer, whether it's flowers starting to bloom, whether it's, whatever it may be. And some individuals get hay fever or get allergies or get things like that. And I'm not saying I've gotten allergies from flowers and things that started budding. That's not the same thing as COVID, but we're not going to talk about that because that's not going to what it's over with, hopefully. So right now I understand that the last 3 or 4 days it's been like the 30s, 40s, 50s, low 50s. But as we get closer to the middle of March, towards the end of March, we're gonna start seeing 60 degrees, 70 degrees, maybe even possibly 80 degree weather. That's very rare. But as we get closer to summer in May, June, July, August, we'll start to see those temperatures go up a little bit more, from 80 to 100 degrees Fahrenheit. And that's what I love about this time of year. I've said it time and time again on this channel, and every year I will say say something very similar to how spring and summer are probably my two favorite seasons of the year. I hate fall and winter. Now, I shouldn't say hate. I dislike those two because the temperature gets kind of colder, and it's just not fun for anyone. Or I shouldn't say fun for anyone. It's not fun for me because I have to wear pants, I have to wear sweatshirts, and I'm just not that type of person. I'm more of a t-shirt, tank top, shorts, possibly flip-flops. That's my style. I like to wear, clothes that aren't, sweatshirts or sweaters and jeans and pants and things like that, because that's not who I am. That's not what I love spring and summer, because I get to wear, even though I do wear shorts and t-shirts and all that stuff year round, it's the fall and winter times where I wear, pants and sweatshirts and stuff like that when I'm going outside. And yes, I do go outside when it's fall and winter. But I also like to go outside more when it's spring and summer, because that is the time of the year that gets me ready for all the fun things that could happen. Whether it's, baseball season, watching baseball, or maybe even possibly going to a baseball game, or, going outside in the nice warm weather and just having fun. Whether it's, barbecues, whether it's, hanging out with friends, whether it's going to do something fun. I don't know what that fun would be, but when it gets to that spring and summer weather, that's when you see more individuals go outside a whole lot more than in the fall and the winter times. Don't get me wrong, individuals can go outside in the fall and winter times. It's just not as likely as, for me, I don't like to go out in the fall and winter times because I'm kind of a recluse or a hermit crab when it comes to those months. But when it's spring and summer, that's when I come out of my shell a little bit and like to go do things outside. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to do anything special this year for spring or summer. Maybe something in summer. Maybe one thing in spring. At least that's what I have planned. And my birthday happens to be in spring. It's right around the middle of April, which is coming up in like a month and a half-ish. And that's just something that gets my blood pumping. It gets me excited to do things, fun things, whether it's going miniature golfing, whether it's possibly going bowling, whether it's going out, hanging out with friends at a dinner, or, going out and getting a tan, even though I rarely get tans when I do go outside for however long it is. Things like that. That's what I look forward to most in the spring and summer. And there's other things as well. It's not just, going to hang out with friends. It's not just going out to tan. It's not just going out to do miniature golf and bowling and things of that nature. It's other things as well. It's possibly going to, even though in the fall there's a potential for something, I'm working on getting to that point that I might take you along with me if we were to do this. I'm not sure if we're going to, but if we were, I'll let you know as we get closer to that fall/winter thing. Anyways, I would like to give a shout out to my two Patreons that have been there for a while now, and that's Johnny Hayes and Jay Andrew. Thank you for being patrons of mine for as long as you have. And there will be another one next month, right around this time, possibly even the 27th or 28th of next month, because there's 31 days in March. So, we'll see what happens then. And I will see you tomorrow with the brand spanking new vlog. Ciao, sayonara, guten tag, adios, and goodbye. And there might be some that I may have avertici. I think that's not how you'd say it, but the Italian way to say goodbye, I have to go look that up now. There's going to be some new ones in tomorrow's, even though I've, alright, bye-bye.